Michael Phelps wins all those gold medals, and he's got more gold medals than anyone in Olympic history. And then he comes out and says that he, had all these episodes of depression and he had all this mental issues going on, right? So mental health. And now that's become more of a hot topic, and people are able to talk about it. Baseball players and football players pinnacle their game, and then they commit suicide. Why is that? Well, I can't tell you exactly why that is, other than you gotta test people. You gotta test the organic acids. Organic acid testing, or OATs testing. When you do an OAT test, you can figure out whether they're missing certain precursors. If the certain precursors aren't there, you add them to their diet and then see if that works. That's what you gotta do. You've gotta do testing and not guess. Why are your neurotransmitters off? They don't just go off, randomly go off. There's something that's causing that. Some of the symptoms that you have might be something else down the line that just keeps affecting other things, and then what shows up at the end result is the neurotransmitter. But you can't give people neurotransmitters. The neurotransmitters are chemicals in the brain that your brain makes, but also can come from other areas. A great example is serotonin. Serotonin, about 15%, give or take, right? Depends what literature you read. 15% is produced in the brain, but it's found in the brain. So people that are a little depressed, if they're low in serotonin, they seem to be depressed. And if they're depressed, they seem to have low serotonin. So then people go, oh, well, let's just make this SSRI, selective serotonin reuptake inhibitor. But I come back to, again, like, why is that? What precursors are they missing that their body's not producing enough of it? Well, number one is serotonin is produced in the brain, but where's more of it produced? Like 80 to 85% of it is produced in the gut. And what do most of us have? Some type of gut issue. But if your gut's messed up, it doesn't really make any sense to give someone an SSRI. Why don't you fix their gut first? That would be the first thing. And if that doesn't work, which it will to some degree, but then do an OATs test, right? Organic acid testing. If that doesn't work, but at least I'm not giving them side effects like an SSRI. There's a lot of people that take SSRIs and they're more prone to commit suicide than they were before. So I'm never against medications. I'm against indiscriminate use and inappropriate use.